is your Leo new moon outlook for August 16th, 2023. So on August 16th, the moon and the sun, of course, are at 23 degrees of Leo, and Venus is additionally in the sign of Leo retrograde at 18 degrees, making a bit of wide conjunction with the moon and the sun. And what is Leo about? Leo is the fifth house. It's of children's interests, it's of speculation, fun, love, romance, and creativity. And with a new moon, a fresh start in the sign of Leo, we are feeling rather confident, and especially with this conjunction, even with retrograde Venus, the planet of love in Leo as well. And Leo, somewhat like the sign of Libra, is connected with the material and that which is connected with, to some degree, money, the finer things, you name it. It's about creativity, it's about fun, and anything to do with fun and speculation. And with that said, with this connection with the new moon in Leo and Venus, it's going to be all about that which is about and highlighted about what? Creativity, fun, speculation of all kinds. And this is going to come to the forefront, the highlight. And we can guarantee that with that Leo razzle dazzle connection there may be a lot of emphasis on the arts, the fine arts, the performing arts, music, art, anything that is in essence, dealing with creativity. And what else? That also deals with celebrities and those that are in positions of power. Anything that entertains us. And let's look ahead to what else Leo is connected with. Leo is very warm-hearted. Leo is very affectionate, but let's not forget, Leo is a fixed sign as well as a fire sign. So right now, between the new moon in Leo and the next full moon, yes, indeed, these interests are going to come to the forefront. Perhaps there are going to be some entertainers that may take the spotlight and center stage now, or anyone or anything connected with the arts, or believe it or not, children's interests. And certainly because of this retrograde Venus in Leo, there's going to be much discussions about our individuality as far as our personal style, anything that deals with intimacy, sexuality, anything to do with love and affection, and as aforementioned, anything that deals with speculation. But as always, Leo loves the show, and at certain points, Leo can sometimes over exaggerate, dramatize situations. And especially since we have what? We have the square off with Uranus, the unexpected, the unusual, the weird and the wonderful Uranus. And with a square off with the new moon at 23 degrees and Venus retrograde. Yes, this interest in anything of unusual. That word again, weird. A little bit, well, backwards because we've got Venus here. But also, we must not forget that Uranus is about the unexpected, not just the unusual. And because this is squaring off this new moon, now we can expect some earthquakes and natural earth changes because of this square off. And keep in mind, also, especially with Venus and Jupiter, the planet of expansion and prosperity, good fortune, we have that in a square off within 4 degrees of retrograde Venus. So whatever transpires now during this time of the new moon to the next full moon, probably to the next new moon as well, there may be some issues that are what? Expanded upon. And possibly what else? What is Leo? What is Jupiter? But it's about drama. So there may be some big deals that are made. Really, Leo loves the fireworks and Leo loves the show. So with Jupiter, well, Jupiter really wants to bring anything under the surface to the surface and really out there for all to see. With Uranus kind of hanging in there, creating a little bit of surprise. So this whole atmosphere of the unexpected, the unusual, the weird, and the wonderful, and with a touch of drama, is what the Leo new moon is going to be about. And very fiery indeed. So look for those fifth house interests to be of interest now for roughly the next month or so, but especially very strong around the Leo new moon, just before or just after. And these are also going to be topics of interest. But we cannot ignore this Uranus Jupiter connection. And as aforementioned, we have to be careful of oppositions, of frustrations, and discord. And what? As I mentioned before, making a big deal, a mountain out of a molehill, so to speak, here. And what is making this a little bit more exasperated is sudden Uranus in the mix. So there may be some unexpected events that really sets off the theater for fireworks here. And that can also be with public figures, celebrities, and anything to do with love and affection or any fifth house matters. And we have Mercury, the communicator with the planet of action, Mars in Virgo, now conjoining each other. And Mars is about getting things done. Mars likes to hurry up. And with Mercury even elevated in Virgo, we may have a tendency with that Mars conjunction there to really speak before we think. And that may also cause some confusion. And when you add to that, you have a wide opposition with nebulous Neptune retrograde to add to the confusion in Pisces. So there will be some discussions regarding health reform, health care, and kind of cleaning up and organizing whatever needs to be made more efficient with Virgo. But keep in mind, what is this opposition also about? It's about trying to get to the bottom of a mystery, of figuring out what the facts are, separating the wheat from the chaff with the truth and, well, deception. And that's also going to be made a bit of a big deal and may cause some frustration. But because Mars is in the mix here, we have to be very cautious of going out and about, and really we don't want to become accident prone, and we want to be very careful and clear about our intentions or our meanings behind our words, because this very thing, even with good intentions between Neptune and Mars in Virgo and Mercury in Virgo, can create some cloudy communication that will lead to some discord. And we have Saturn still retrograde now at 4 degrees of Pisces. And that no longer is making, well, a major aspect with Mercury and Mars. However, because its depositor is Neptune, also retrograde, we can run into some frustrations now with one, our energy being, well, a little bit low ebb right now, or we will run into frustrations because of that theme again, because of unclear communications, or there may be this tendency to want to research and analyze, and we just don't seem to get the answers that we are seeking. And now we have both the South Node and North Node officially in Libra and Aries. So that's going to change a little bit of the vibe from the intense Taurus, Scorpio, North Node, South Node theme. Now it's going to be about relationships and relating, and where this connection, this nodal axis is in your personal birth chart, will be of utmost importance, and how you relate to others. And we've got Pluto additionally retrograde now in the sign of Capricorn. So you've got these outer planets, Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune retrograde. So that's going to have more effect on the collective, but nonetheless, again, look to your personal chart and how this personally will affect you. But nonetheless, when the planets are retrograde, sometimes they are not at their best. And so right now we're going to have to be very patient with our actions and very patient with what each of these planets represent. With Pluto, it's about the powers that be. It's about structure and the very ornery nature of structure, whether that be physical structures or structure within society now, as becoming a bit chaotic, and especially rebelling against those in authority or power. Pluto. Saturn, it's about responsibility and restriction, and keeping an eye on our actions and what we say and do now, because Saturn is the planet of karma, and just kind of keeping our axe to the grindstone and really focusing on responsibility and hard work. Neptune, well, Neptune, interestingly enough, is representative of what? It's representative of water, oceans, sea life, minerals, and also Neptune is connected with the 12th house. So there could be issues now with water, liquids, the oceans, also atmospheric changes, moisture, or because Neptune is retrograde, the lack of moisture. So these are also going to come under the microscope now at this time. So if we can get past some of these frustrations, keep an eye on what we say and what we do, and really watch out for sudden actions, surprises in speech and action, and stay away from unnecessary conflict. Don't focus too much on the past or power plays of any kind. Focus on becoming more warm-hearted, perhaps more social, more connected, anything to do with the fifth house, maybe even focus on the positive within a warm-hearted love relationship. Cancel out some of the tension, and this Leo moon will indeed be rather positive. If you'd like to get in touch with me, my contact information is down below. I give one-on-one readings and written reports. Please subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification. Until next time, many, many blessings.